Be delusional. Fuck what everybody talk about this whole be realistic. My key to life, the reason why I be having so much fun is I'm delusional as fuck. Bitch, a guy can literally just breathe next to me and immediately I'm like, oh my God, he was trying to clap these sheets. He tried to get me in his sheets. Like, just think about it. Who are you hurting by being delusional? Who are you hurting by thinking you are the shit? I think I'm gonna be the first millionaire in my family. Do I have proof of that? Hell fucking no. So I say again, be delusional as fuck. Like, whatever it is in life, whether you want a fucking raise, you want to be your own boss, you really want this fucking guy. Just in my head, I think every fucking body wants me or wants to be me. And if you go back to manifestation, it always says what you believe you will attract. So by you believing that you are the shit, whatever great things are coming your way, eventually it's gonna have to manifest in your real life. So be delusional, fuck this realistic. It's more fun to be delusional anyway. Become a kid.
Last year, I quit my job as a teacher. I had no plan. I had no job lined up. All I knew is that I wanted to be in the film industry. All I knew is that I wanted to be a production assistant. So I went from June until October walking as if I already had a job in the film industry. So I didn't hold back with my finance. I spent a month in Paris just because I wanted to. And then when I came back to New York, I was like, I'm going to be working in the film industry, so let me take steps to work. Babes, it has been 7 months now, and I have been working in the film industry simply by being delusional, simply by believing it would happen, and it did happen.
When I was in college, I studied public relations at the University of Rhode Island. In one of my classes, a guest speaker came in and said, "Hi, my name is Ben Jones." I don't know his name. He said, "You need to keep your expectations low. No one in this room is going to be a Hollywood publicist. No one in this room is going to be paid to go to parties and hang out with celebrities." He introduced himself. He said, "I'm a publicist for the Rhode Island airport." He said, "I write press releases about delayed flights and airlines." Can you guys guess what city I live in? Can you guys guess what I do for a living professionally? Be delusional, ladies. Be delusionally optimistic to the point where people think that you're a little bit kooky, because the Ben Joneses of the world will always be wrong.
Get your tea. I'm having pistachio. So when I was 16 because I was new to driving. Before 17, I had my first job. I was working because both my parents had gotten laid off at the same time. We were trying to make Jamba Juice work for a family of 5. Cool. So I was on my way to my job at Jamba Juice, filling up my car at the gas station, and gas at that point was $2.68, and it was killing me. And I saw one of my mom's friends, like they're friends twice over. They're church friends, and she also does my hair. She has a salon. Her name is Miss Murray. So she came over and I was like, "Miss Murray, it's nice to see you." And she was like, "Hi, yes, I have this for you. I'm supposed to give this to you." That's what she said. "I'm supposed to give this for you." And she handed me a stack of 20s. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I put it in my car. I went to work. I came home and I said, "Hey, Mom, Miss Marie said, yeah, she just gave me this. So here," because automatically, of course, I assumed it was for her. Right. And she, I've seen my mom cry 4 times in life. And that was one of them. She almost wept. She was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "Yeah, bitch, I know, that's crazy." Guess whatever, favor settled, whatever. And I moved along my life. 2 weeks later, my mom calls me and it's like, "Baby, I am so sorry." I'm like, "Mommy, what's wrong?" She's like, "That money was for you. Miss Marie came and she intended that money to be for you. You thought that I had some sort of debt or something. No, that money was supposed to be for you." And I was like, "Well, I mean, obviously, my first thought when I touched that money was give it to Mom. So it was clearly supposed to be yours." And I heard her voice shake on the other side of the phone. And she said, "We were short on rent exactly $260. I know I'm aware that I sound crazy, but this is why I use the word delusional. Just keep going. For real. The craziest part about this is she wanted to give me the money back. She was like, "No, I took," and I was like, "No, clearly it was for you." But the fact that my mom was like, "No, seriously, what's meant for me will be for me. I'm not even going to take money from my child." What sort of faith do you have to have it? Delusional.
If you want to be extraordinary, you literally have to be delusional. You have to have delusional ideas and delusional confidence and pair that with hard work. If you want to create a revolutionary business or make insane amounts of money, you have to have delusional confidence in yourself and in your ideas. You cannot be extraordinary and be realistic. What even is being realistic? If you are already a person with low self-esteem in your ideas and in yourself, being realistic will only limit the possibility of things that you can do. Think about the mindset you had when you were a child. Anything is possible. The world is your oyster. You can do anything you set your mind to. If 6-year-old you thought you were going to be a mermaid when you grew up, that was it. You were going to be a mermaid. As we get older, we lose that confidence. We lose that mindset that we can do anything that we want, that the world is our oyster, that we can literally create and do the things we want. Because we have limiting beliefs. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not strong enough. When in reality, if you have a little bit of delusional confidence for whatever your goal is, you can probably achieve it. I don't know, let me know if you agree with me in the comments.
Oh my fucking God! I love you, Jesus. I'm so sorry.
But I have like a short little speech. So, a few days ago, I was scrolling on TikTok. Just let me finish. And there was this girl, and she was like, you guys should be delusional. She was telling everybody that they should be delusional.
Yes.
And that didn't make sense to me. And then I thought about it, and I wouldn't be where I am right now in my life and career if I weren't delusional. Believing. And I just want to say, in general, it's okay to be delusional when you're chasing your dreams.
Like I said.
When you have a vision in mind, you can be delusional. Thank you to my team.
Hi, yes, I had to come on here while I was looking presentable or else you guys wouldn't believe me about being delusional, but let me tell you about my own personal experience. When I was in high school, nobody believed in me. I had a guidance counselor tell me to my face that there was no way I was going to college because of my grades. Mind you, my father had passed away that year and I got like taken out of my junior year for like a serious illness. And I hadn't made an A in school, like I'd done pretty poorly, but I still maintained a 2.8, like not that bad, but she literally told me I had never made an academic A in my life. So what made me think that I was going to make straight A's in order to get into college? So yeah, I left that meeting pretty distraught, but like not going to college was not an option for me. So I literally delusionally was like, well, I'm just going to make straight A's. I'm just going to freaking do it. And I did. And I got into school. I also graduated in 2020, like pandemic whole thing, and I had so many people pretty much tell me that I shouldn't start a business, it would be a bad idea, I wasn't gonna be like super successful. I was just delusional. Like I literally was like, oh, it's okay because I make 6 figures, and it's okay because I'm perfect, and like it's gonna be fine, like everything's gonna be great. I delusionally made my way through like 6.5 months of paying $1,800 a month for rent that I could not afford. There was no way. I was just every month I was like, yeah, money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I'm paying rent this month with no problem. And I did. And now I'm delusionally bopping my way to the top as a social media person. I can't make this up. I literally spoke on a panel tonight and they called me a TikTok expert. I started seriously at this last year. So yeah, be delusional. Because like, what do you lose from being delusional?
Be delusional. Fuck what everybody talk about this whole be realistic.
No, because she's so right. Anytime I would be like, I should try this, my brain would be like, you won't do well. You won't succeed. Why even try? Then March rolled around and I said, nope, I am going to take every opportunity. I'm applying for everything and I'm doing it scared. Since then, I've been background for a new NBC show premiering in the fall. I got cast in a musical downtown. I applied for an e-commerce company where I would make and edit videos reviewing their products that they would send me, and they reached out to me and they hired me, like something I've wanted to do for a year. And I just got an email that I have a callback for one of my dream roles at an equity theater. I'm non-ec. I just applied because I said at least they'll see my tape, and now I have a callback on Monday. Do it scared, be delusional, you got this.
Hey Warriors, I need you to take that message and run with it. When it comes to learning to be comfortable in your own skin and being able to show your scars in public, be absolutely delusional. Oh, what's that person staring at? Oh, it just must be because you're beautiful. You're handsome. Oh, what are they looking at? Oh, it must be my outfit. Oh, it's such a great outfit. People ask me all the time about how I could be so confident in showing my skin in public and letting people see my scars. And it absolutely started with me being absolutely positively delusional in the beginning. And I faked it till I made it, and you can too, okay? So if you want to learn how to walk around with confidence and show your scars, you gotta absolutely
Be delusional.
Anyone who tells you this is crazy is kidding themselves. We're all living in our own delusions anyway, because we're all living our own perceptions of reality. You will never have the same perception of reality as someone else. Own your fucking delusion and make it what you want.
When I was 17, I was playing high school volleyball, and I was like, I want to play in college. So when I got an academic scholarship to the Howard University, premier HBCU, hey girl. And once I was there, I was like, I'm gonna try out for the volleyball team, and I'm gonna play D1 volleyball. And guess what? I did just that. And I kept bothering the coach, and I just kept bothering him, and he finally let me try out. After the tryouts, I was on trial for a whole semester. They tried to kill me, but I survived. And guess what? I was the first walk-on that coach had ever had. And I played. And guess what? We won conference. We got to play in the NCAA tournament. And all that happened just because I believed, 17-year-old me, believed that she could play D1 volleyball. Am I tall? No. Am I the best player? No. But guess what? I believed that I was going to do it, and then I made it happen. Thank you.
I want to reply to this comment because even if you think somebody doesn't like you because of whatever your body size or whatever the case is, act oblivious. Just be that bitch. Assume everybody loves you, and then you don't have to worry about it. I mean, like if I walk past somebody and they smile and look at me, oh, they want me. And it's up to them to do something about it. If they don't, then they don't. But it's better than being insecure, walking around thinking, oh, are they looking at me because of this? Or are they looking at me because of that? No, you are the main character. Act like it, believe it, and it shall be.
You know, she's right. People ask me all the time, how did you grow up undocumented and you still did all the things you were able to do? Because I was delusional. I left Aurora, Illinois at 18 and told my entire undocumented family I'm going to New York City to be a stand-up comedian and be famous. And they were like, you crazy? You can't, you're undocumented. I was like, I can be whatever I want to be. I started stand-up comedy in New York City, undocumented. Within a few years, I was passed at every single comedy club. I know a lot of comedians that you know today. I work with them personally. I put out 2 stand-up albums, and one of them I hustled onto XM Satellite Radio, and it cost me $300 to produce, and I made almost $30,000 off that album. I've been on MTV, Fox, Access TV doing stand-up comedy about being undocumented. I work for MTV Viacom. I created a TV show that Charlemagne the God almost made. And then when everything went away, I started a TikTok about being undocumented. I got 50,000 followers. I'm getting sponsored. I got a podcast. And I think people only appreciate my greatness after I'm gone.
Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got me going jeans cause I'm cool, right? For the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet.